Hey guys, welcome to another ride video. It's Morgan with Highland Cycles. We're at an undisclosed location, sorry. Keeping this one on the down low. It is legal, it is legit, but it's undisclosed. So, you guys can find it if you want, if you got the Cotrex app. But anyway, we're out here having a lovely time. I got my friend Mike and Eric from TowWhee. Anyway, he makes these awesome tow straps. I'm going to be reviewing them. I don't have the review up yet, but anyway, he makes these super cool tow straps. Started with for bicycles with kids to help kids get up these long climbs. But he developed it into a dirt bike thing, which is pretty cool. I mean, hopefully you never ever have to use it, but you never know, especially riding a new bike like this thing. You never know when it's going to break. But yeah, we're out here having fun. Eric's going to be filming. He's got a GoPro and a Skydio drone, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Oh, and I think his bike just stuck wide open. What happened? I heard that. That was scary. All right, guys, if that sounds like fun, let's do this. Oh, it's got free play now.
Well, yeah, but
but it's stuck. Holy shit. Yeah, you wheeled over that thing and then I hear the thing. Yeah, I'm like, geez, he's really
like a little bit of
he's
it was
fired up.
A little was on purpose, and then the rest of it wasn't.
I know. I was like, man, he's fired up. Seriously, I thought that for a second. I was like, wow. Like, that was awesome. Yeah. So I'd spin it again sideways.
Yep.
I don't have
let's put this back together.
Yeah. The emulsion tube didn't come out when you were jetting it, did it?
Okay, I'm getting pretty good hold of it here. And it came out.
All right.
Okay, I got it. I went through this thing this morning and checked the major stuff, just like making sure it didn't cause a problem.
And here we are.
I have a philosophy: you should do your work in the shop, not on the trail.
Right.
I've been living by that for a lot of years. Do your work in the shop, not on the trail.
That happens. Especially when you're riding with guys you never met before.
Yeah. Good first impression. Morgan, what are you doing laying in the dirt?
Trying to fix your bike is the goal. The throttle stuck, as you guys saw, and we've been jacking around with a bunch of things, but it looks like there was either a piece of the jet black gasket hanging up in there or something else that was causing the needle to stick as it came through the emulsion tube, and I hope maybe I just took care of it. Got her fixed. That's a weird one, guys. So quick explanation of what happened. In the emulsion tube, some little piece of something. It wasn't, I don't think it was actually the jet black gasket because it can't get through there. I looked, we pulled everything apart actually, but whatever it was causing the needle to hang up. And what happened was he didn't have his the little plastic piece that goes over the needle holder basically lined up. And what happens, he went wide open, came off the throttle real fast, it came down, allowed the cable to come out from the needle holder, come out, and then it went wide open because it didn't stop it anymore. There's nothing physically stopping it. And so yeah, we got it fixed. We took a little tiny Allen and got whatever little piece of chunk of something off of there, and seems to be good. But I'm guessing, Eric, you're probably gonna be a little nervous about that for the rest of the day.
I'm gonna keep my thumb hovering over the kill switch.
Yeah, so
but this is not how I want it to be in the videos.
That's all right. I've done it before. I've had like a throttle stick, and I'm telling you, the rest of the day was the most nerve-wracking day of dirt biking. Because you think you got it fixed, and you hope you got it fixed, but it takes a little while before you forget about that.
I'm just following Morgan. Sharp, shaly slabs in here.
There it goes. Oh, we're good. Yeah, there it was. Yeah. Second, well, actually, here you can write up the rest of this, and here, if you want to take it right now while we're waiting for Mike, anyway.
We're in the rocks. Definitely cleaner off the bottom than mine. Oh. Yes. Okay, that awe I made was not disappointment. It was like so easy to get into that spot, like get into that rock, get the front wheel up. Okay, so you probably see me.
Yeah.
It's like so easy to get the wheels over square edges.
Yeah, and it's what you'll continue to feel is just how good the motor is. The response is nuts, and how like it's just very the whole bike to me is precise. Like the best word I have for it, because like the throttle responses are precise, the chassis is precise, the suspension,
the throttle twist is easy.
Yep.
The clutch response is easy as we're used to, but more so, I don't know.
Yeah, well, and the throttle is so much easier because you're not hoisting a slide up and down, you're just twisting a butterfly. So oh, this is fun, guys. This is fun. This is a 2019 300 TX. It's good. I think Eric is having some fun on that bike. You have the classic 23XC smile on your face. It's kind of hard not to smile. This thing runs great. Like, there's nothing wrong with this motorcycle.
Yeah, I mean, I like my bike, but I would take this every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day.
And and what you guys have to understand is that he literally just got on the thing like 10 minutes ago. No warm up, no nothing, right into those rocks, and I'm telling you guys, it's good.
I for sure would be faster. Like,
oh yeah,
I would be faster immediately with more confidence.
Yeah. right, guys, so you heard the glowing review from Eric down in the kind of that gnarly rocky wash. Now, here comes another look at it, and he is going to talk about something he felt on the bike. It's something I never did feel and never have felt, but it's interesting. He's an incredibly good rider, so I know it's something he felt. And I have a theory about what's going on, but anyway, check this out.
Okay, so now, and that opening up stuff, when I let off, I felt like it loaded up and wasn't crisp when I had to return back to it.
Quite okay. Huh.
So I would describe it as
like a carburetor.
like a rich on the low end under. I felt like it had more engine braking when I let off.
Yeah.
I felt like for sure more.
Well, and that could come from the head, because it's got that does have a high compression head. I notice that it runs like a carburetor that's running a little bit on the rich side.
Yeah.
Which is what I like. But except for that it doesn't burble once you twist it. I mean, maybe that tiny, like you gotta clean it out. But then it just, it doesn't ever go, that cut out, he's coming. Oh, that's like, oh.
I heard a Suron.
Oh, there you go.
You didn't hear the Suron?
I heard something. I wasn't sure what it was. I was like, what the heck is that? Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah,
good. Woo. This loop's about as far as that'll go. It's like a 19-mile loop.
Oh, we can trade back. I'm good.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. This thing is just so, I just freaking love it. Like
in the slow stuff, it felt just crispy as could be, and once I opened up on it, it
wasn't quite. Well, and I wonder, because you probably didn't fiddle with the map at all.
No, I just
because the green map is definitely a richer map.
It was actually okay. So I'm trying to watch my words here because I know you like it a lot.
No, I want truth.
To me, it was so bad for a minute that I thought I must have switched maps. I was like, this is not what I'm looking for.
Huh.
And I thought, oh, maybe I went to the
something
slow map. Like that's how bad it felt to me.
That's interesting, because I've not ever felt that. So now we'll see what it does, because I've never felt that. For me, it's always been just like like perfect. So let's see.
Again, this thing would be even crisper on the bottom if I hadn't, we hadn't moved that clip up.
Right. Yeah, and it's still, I mean, let's see if this. So I also wanted to see too. So that's actually, guys, super interesting real fast. So you're hearing our conversation. It's interesting. I'm excited because now I want to, it's nice to hear someone say something different. But then also, he totally hit the start button back there to kill it. I heard it spin up and my light is not flashing. So I don't know. I still think I got a good one. Because everybody else's is doing this weird code flash, weird whatever. And all right, guys, so you heard it. He feels like it kind of almost wanted to load up when he would roll off and come back on. Now, I have a theory about that. So first of all, the rest of the day, I never noticed anything other than just perfect fueling the rest of the day. So I think there's two things may have happened, and who know, or it's an aberration and there's some ghost in the machine, and that's definitely a possibility with such a new bike that we don't really know that much about on for real. One thing I think might have happened is it sounds like he was talking about engine braking. So it sounds like he is rolling off the gas and letting the bike do any engine braking. I never do that. My clutch is always in. I'm just so used to riding 2-strokes and not using engine braking. And when I do ride a 4-stroke, I always pull the clutch in. I don't like engine braking. So if that's the case, I'm wondering if, again, since this bike is running rich, and I do feel like it runs on the richer side, which is a good thing in the grand scheme of things. But if it's running a little rich and you roll off and it's engine braking and it loads up, it can load up because it's kind of like a carbureted bike, only better. So it's, maybe it loads up because it knows that when you're off the gas but the RPMs are still up, it still needs to dump gas so it won't seize. And then you go get on it, it is going to be loaded up if you do that for long enough. The other thing I was wondering is that since he was riding it in the green map in the really rocky stuff, if maybe when he got it out in the open stuff and twisted it, it had gotten loaded up. Because again, the green map is a very rich map. It burns almost double the gas when you're on the gas in the green map than it does in the white map. Maybe not double, but 50 to 75% for sure. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'd love to hear your guys' comments on it. I honestly, I love that Eric was honest and didn't just say glowing things about it. I like that. I want to hear people's real, true beliefs about this thing. I think it's amazing. A ton of other people I've talked to think it's amazing. He thought it was amazing. Obviously, in the first part, he's like, whoa, you know. So it's an amazing bike, but it's cool to see someone who's probably a better rider than I am actually experience something that I'm not experiencing, and she pointed it out to me. Anyway, here we go. Have you ever had that?
Oh, crack my lens.
No. How is that drone in this breeze?
No problem.
You want to, I say we launch it, and
Yeah, let's give it a go.
this is an open area. I kind of forgot about it. I was like, yeah. I do not know what I hit. Dude, that was a ride.
Man, I'm so glad you landed in the sand, because if you would have hit rocks, that would have hurt.
Yeah, no, I didn't, it didn't, like, zero damage to body, like none. So what you're saying is the back end of my bike looks like it's nervous, we'll call it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's pushing out under braking on purpose, and one of your crashes, I thought, was your rear tire missing the rut on the entrance, and then you washed.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it was. I felt like it was my front tire clip.
I've seen it all day.
Okay.
Under braking, again, it's not suspension or anything like that. It's just like, it just looks to me like you're purposefully allowing the bike to turn. Sometimes it turns on the inside,
right,
and then you turn, and sometimes it goes on the outside and then you turn. And I feel like you're doing it on purpose, and maybe you don't know it.
Right, yeah.
But I feel like you got to get that rear tire track in the line where the traction
right
is.
Yeah. And I wonder if it's partially because I feel like I've always, and it's like, it's not a, I just have never really worked on it. I feel like I stabbed the rear brake. I don't have much feel,
and it just, I don't think it needs to. I just think you're allowing it.
Okay.
So don't let that thing push you around.
Yeah, dude, you're in charge.
It's like it's riding you. Don't let it.
Today you're in charge. The well, so there's the thing. Like, that's just it. Like, I never ride with anybody. Not never. Like, I ride with guys that are faster than me and all the time. But like, we're always just like, whatever. Dude, Mike, you missed it.
Rock at about 20.
The biggest get off. I landed over there. All right, guys, that's the end of it. We had so much fun. I want to say a huge thank you to Eric Landis from TowWhee, TOWWHEE. They make these really cool solutions for towing. It started with bicycles, now it's to paddle boards, dirt bikes. Anyway, it's super cool. So anyway, massive thank you to Eric, and a huge thank you for him pointing out some riding things I need to work on, like the back end of my bike moving around, and he thinks I'm doing it on purpose. Maybe like not like consciously doing it on purpose, but I'm putting that input in. It says that's what he says it looks like, and I really appreciate that. I want to get better at riding, so I'm stoked to hear that feedback, and then something I can work on. And actually, I did work on it the rest of the ride. And I feel like I made some progress on it. I was trying to really just let the back end be a little more calm and not push on it with my feet so much. And I think it was great. So anyway, Eric, thank you so much. Eric, thank you so much for the drone footage and your helmet cam footage. Unfortunately, my rock from the back of my tire broke your lens on your camera, so I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I really appreciate you coming, Eric. It was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, talking about the bike, doing some cool stuff, getting some drone footage, and maybe hearing something that might need to be addressed on the bike in the future. Like I said, I never noticed it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. It also doesn't mean that maybe I'm just not as sensitive. So anyway, thanks, Eric. Thank you guys here on YouTube for watching these things. If that was fun, if you enjoyed that, and you maybe learned something, or you just had fun, give us a thumbs up, share this with someone, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you're new. I love you guys. I hope you get out and spread the gospel of two wheels, and I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!